Hi, I'm Rotem. I'm taking your class this semester. I am gonna answer the questions that you gave us on the Corona period. I'm gonna read the guiding questions from the computer, so I am gonna look on the screen a couple of times. Um, Not reading any kind of text that I made in advance. So first question will be, how do you feel being a student during the Corona period? It got two sides, I believe. It got the good side and the bad side. The bad side, I'll start with the bad news. It's not as easy as it used to be. Like, it wasn't easy, but it's like harder now. We had the environment that we're used to learn in, that we were comfortable learning in, and that helped us learn. Like, we used to help each other and be together, and now we're away from each other, like the friends, and also from the teachers, which is also making things harder because we need to keep on track by ourselves and keep everything organized. So it's a lot of responsibility. And the good side is that it keeps me really busy. Like, I don't have probably I have probably no free time. I don't have a time to watch a movie if I want, because I'm like working all day on the assignments that I have, and being not bored in times like this, I think it's a really big thing. Like, days just pass by, and I'm not dealing with a lot of free time and just being bored with myself. So it is good. It's better than not be a student, but it's better to be a student in the normal times. How has your life changed? My life changed quite a bit. I used to be a bartender. I am a professional bartender. I used to work in the Fantastic, which is a cocktail bar nearby the port in Tel Aviv. Now it's closed. I had to find a new job because I wasn't really trusting the country to give me all I need. So I found a job as a cashier in Anis, which is like nature stuff, nuts, tea, vitamins, vegan stuff, which is nice, but they don't pay as well, and it's kind of boring. So I'm waiting for the period to end so I can go back to my work. Have your studies changed for the better or the worst? So for the worst, for sure. As I said, the environment has changed, and I'm all alone. Like, learning alone, especially I'm from the music section of Levinsky. So learning music from far away, it's really hard. It's really difficult, and it's really different from what we used to do. We used to work together. We used to sing together. We used to make art together during the day by day routine in Levinsky. So it's really different. It's really hard. Also, we need to keep everything organized. We have a lot of courses, a lot of classes that we need to get grades on assignments, like by the week, just like we do here in English. But most of the teachers that just don't know how to do it on the internet. They don't know. They forgot to send us our assignments. They forgot to send us when we need to get them. Sometimes the Zoom meetings are horrible, and the internet connection doesn't allow singing together or playing together, so it really hurts us. I am really afraid that it's gonna hurt, like, the experience and all the things we need to know by the summer. So they're gonna drag it into the summer vacation, and that really scares me because I have plans for the summer. So I hope we get there safe, like I don't know, study wise. Okay, has anything special happened to you lately? I don't know. I believe it's all very special. We live in a special era. Like, actually, one in a millennium, a thing like that happened. I was not expecting anything like this. Like, I thought it would never happen. Like, we're an advanced society. We have all these cures. We have all this medicine. We have all these doctors. We have our science that we trust so good and so much. So I was not expecting a thing like this to happen. It really strikes me a couple of times when I think about it. It is a special time to be alive. I don't know who will be the next one, the next generations to experience something like this. I hope they don't. Did you meet someone worthwhile mentioning? Okay, not really, because I'm not really meeting anyone. But I am still being a bartender from my home. I am making cocktails and I'm bottling them, and then I send them to friends. So I got to go and send by my own to a friend from the degree, like from my year in Levinsky. So I jumped by to her house and she went down and we talked like for a couple of minutes. It was really special because I don't really get to see anyone in person, and especially not from Levinsky. So it's really nice. It was nice. I think it's worth mentioning. How do you feel with social distancing? It is hard. I used to be a really social person. I used to go out a lot, go to bars and restaurants. I used to stay after work. We used to stay after service and just sit for hours together. I used to go to music concerts, and it's all gone. It was actually the first things to go when the pandemic hit Israel. So this is kind of hard, but not too much, because it is helping me question like the way I lived before, and if it was really helping me advance to my goals. So it got a bad side and a good side, like everything. I'm trying to look at the good sides and focus on learning, on advancing, and on figuring out what I really need to do when we all come back to normal lifestyle. So it is hard and not able to touch or hug. I don't really mind. I don't believe that touching or hugging is the main point of any social event. Just when I don't meet my family. Oh, also, of course, like how it changed my life. I don't see my family at all. I don't see, like, my father is diabetes, so I hope I say it right. So he's like in the group of people that are in a high danger from the coronavirus, and also my grandmother and grandfather, which are like old people. They have a lot of background disease, so we're staying away. So this is hard. So touching and hugging, it's not a really important part of any social activity I do. So I don't really mind. Like, it is the only thing is that I don't know when the like music shows is gonna come back, because it is all touching and walking through people and being all together in one small place and listening to a concert. So this is the only thing I'm worried about. No shops open, no cinemas, no pubs, nothing. This is a bad thing because I'm a bartender and my work isn't able. We cannot open right now. We won't be able to open like in the next couple of months, I believe. So I'm doing something else. Although I have time to read a lot of books and a lot of materials on bars, on drinks, on techniques. So I am getting better. I'm gonna be back a lot more professional bartender than I am now. So it is a good thing. I wouldn't have time for it like anyway or any time during the usual routine of working, learning, not being home like ever, just coming to sleep here. So this is kind of hard. And that's it. I was happy to share my perspective on this time, on this period with you. And thank you very much. I hope I said the things right.